Welcome back with some more Norco. Continue. I guess continue from the autosave. Unfortunately, we weren't able to complete it all in one session, so we'll probably have an extremely short episode. And then, give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. My wires are all tangled up. You guys might lose game audio for a second. Okay. So before we interact with these fellas, I want to check something. If I remember right, we checked the bird before it had the eyes. What is it now? Red zone near 160-degree angle. Okay. So it got worse, basically. Um, and how do I get back down the upper section? So now we got to bring the scientists back. Their device with the readings. Did I mess up? I did. I went the wrong way. Navigating this is really weird and awkward. Now what? Okay. Cool. What do you mean? Doesn't matter what I mean. Just keep your wits up. I mean, I have your device. Unbelievable. The researcher stared at the meter with mouth agape. Same as the Fat City node. Something is destroying the entire system. Well, Dallas, I don't think your quack coin will be bouncing back anytime soon. Dallas is disappointed. There's nothing funny about this, Peter. Network trouble. Return the meter to researchers with moderate reading. Terminal network meltdown. You return the meter to the researchers with extreme reading. Hey, I didn't say each one of these nodes would be bleeding high frequency radiation across the entire region. Do you understand that? That's what the data implies, yes. Then treat it with the gravity it deserves. We need to get a reading on the Gretna node tonight. Start packing, let's go. The woman turns to you. Keep the key, we won't be needing it. And please leave. Okay. So we gotta go to the right. And we gotta go left. Don't hit the walls. And then right again. Don't crash into things, please. Okay, there we go. Crashing into things like we didn't want to do. Can I not fit through this? This tunnel's not your size, asshole. History reference. The fuck do I get? Okay. Alright, back to duck lines. Make a quick save. And let these guys know we're ready to go. We got the thing, the thing you was just talking about, bro. Key, show him the ball. That's it. Is that it? Its light is nourishing and divine. I can see the crystalline texture of everything that surrounds me. Flood me with another kiss, I'm begging you. I'm on the edge, just one more time, please, God. Yes! Yes! There was a swamp and a lake and a refinery, and Kay had no face. I am the one. I am the one, the chosen one. The war has just begun. I can't remember the name of that rap song. But it's great. There's a great coming apart of this world. Can you see it? The coming apart so that the light that was hidden in the salt can shine again. I am the sun. I am the one in the mall. I am the one in the swamp. But who would be in the swamp? Not fly your mother's corpse into the stars as a benediction where prayers collide. Who would not follow your mother down the ditch if I were the light and if I were the man who presided over this night, this ditch man night? I am the one. Y'all mind if we screws by real quick? What? Oh, you got the messenger. Nice. Yeah, you can pass. Ditch man's waiting. Hey, Rhett. Yeah. Radio to base. Let them know the message is on its way. Come in, ground control. This is base. This is duck blinds. Ground control, come in. Garrett. Why is no one answering over there? Probably just prepping for the launch. You two are free to take your boat through this pass as soon as we get someone from base on the radio. We'll let them know you're coming. Cool. Hey, we made it. And somebody's texting me. Is there anything to dive in for? Can I go down here? Oh, kinda can. I don't think we should, but am I stuck? I am stuck. Oh no. Will this reset me? Okay. We broke the game. Whoops. Yep. Yeah. No. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Launch. All that good stuff. Yep. I am the one. I am the chosen one. And this time I will not squeeze my boat in tight tunnels. I'm just looking around to see if there's any loot hidden in the bayou. I ended up getting my boat stuck. Oh, look at that. You sink into the shallow depths and begin the routine of dredging its bottoms with your fingers. Something wet and sponge-like distinguishes itself from the silt. Okay. You take it in hand and return to the boat. Having climbed over the gunwale, you observe the object you discovered in the waning evening light. Hey! He returned to me! Monkey returns your gaze, his eyes now empty of any knowing or evidence of life. No! He drowned! Your rotting head needed a friend to play with? That's nice. There is no infinite stare left in the stuffed toy. You place him in your bag. Achievement unlocked. The wet monkey. You found wet monkey. Why does that sound like a drug? Hey man, you want some wet monkey? Why do I feel like it's a thing somewhere? Not that I would know. Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad. Like, man. Oh, Keith's Corner! Hell yeah! He finally did it. Keith's in the ring. Keith's news alert. Laura St. Clair's murder under investigation. Infamous local researcher's body has been exhumed from Red Church Cemetery earlier today. Kendra John. Oh, okay, this is discovering what we did. Lake Pontchartrain secret rocket location. 2 are currently watching. Keith's in the ring. What an evening it has been in Norco, folks. I just left Shield's exclusive Carnival Ball, where Laura St. Clair was found dead in her office. And the corpse of disgraced academic Catherine Madeir, no friend of the St. Clair family, was exhumed from the Red Church Mausoleum. Coincidence? Keith sure doesn't think so. Oh, I love this music. To top it all off, the charismatic social media influencer Kendra John has announced that tonight he'll be launching a home-brewed spacecraft from right here in the LaBranche wetlands. John and his disciples were able to erect this engineering behemoth in complete secrecy despite sitting squarely in the flight path of Armstrong International Airport. Is it in there? Not quite. An inside source tells me that war is brewing among rival factions of Kendra John's disciples. The infamous Garrett's, an unfamiliar figure named Ditchman, has emerged to challenge John's reign amidst the discord. And John, rarely caught off stream, is nowhere to be found. Who will win the war of the Garrett's? Who killed Laura St. Clair? Was it the same culprit who exhumed the recently entombed body of Catherine Madeir? Where's Kendra John? Will he manage to get his junker off the ground? Keep your eyes on the ring, because Keith's got him cornered in Keith's corner. Oh, that's cute. I like that, Keith. You did a good job. Oh, we had John's Pond. Yeah, boy. Yeah, buddy. All right. I love this game. This game is awesome. I'm so glad I picked this up. Your mom was reporting investigating reports of construction in the lake before she died. You determined that the unpermitted construction in the area was related to a spacecraft deep in the wetlands that surround Lake Pontchartrain. What the fuck are you? Greetings. Why do you have a deer head? The costume figure keeps his attention focused on the distant clown. Dude, I'm digging your costume. Thank you. I assembled it from a mess of discarded things. Came here with a group of others from Shield's Carnival Ball. Police and private security were swarming the facility as I left. A disturbance of some kind. Perfect evening to launch a rocket with the cops already tied up at the refinery. What happened at the refinery? We're gonna play dumb. Another attendant of the ball said there was an explosion. Though I didn't see or hear anything from within the Good Hope plantation, perhaps we'll find out more on the evening news. So here I am, from one circus to the next. This rocket, these people, what do you make of it? They must have a death wish? They told to leave the world behind, who can blame them? It's true, no one is satisfied here. We're trapped in this limbo. A long twilight that bleeds out of the edge of the time where even the most fantastic things become banal. This great blanket of stale time, stagnant and lonely time, to puncture it, to puncture a hole in it, I understand the appeal, I do. What a circus, menthols, beanie. How'd you hear about it? Text from a friend. Did you bring a kayak or anything? Someone let you float over on their raft. What about you? Inflatable mattress. Worth it. I'd do anything to watch these little shits explode. Okay. The failed Garrett. I saw the ad, but I could never find the readings. I followed these guys online. They never followed me back, but that's fine. Starting to think all the Garretts might die tonight. We're looking for my brother. Who's your brother? Guy named Blake, little drugged out dude with bad facial hair. We think he's rocket freaks kidnapped him. Wow, I don't know anything about that. This picture just gets worse and worse. Why might they all die? We're just gonna play dumb. This whole thing's a huge mess. No one knows who's steering the ship. Literally, half the Garrett's defected. The rest seem to be losing their minds. I hear the Garrett's inside the Ark. The engineers are holding it together. This isn't what space travel is supposed to look like. Is it half-assed like this? Saying it's bad. I thought he said seems sad, but I caught myself. You know, he talked about Pluton. We're gonna stick with the Pluton. It mentioned the Garrett, so I'm wondering if there's anything here, or if we're done with this. LeBlanc, I gotta be coming out of that lake more. They got big monster birds, alien spaceships, bro. They got it all. I mean, he isn't wrong. Rose. Hey, welcome to the party. Why are there so many people here? I was wondering that myself. A friend of mine was something online about the little mall Nazis trying to launch a rocket. We came to see for ourselves. I guess word got out. How did you get out here? Oh yeah, that part was a mess. The rocket nerds tried to build a road from Kenner into the lake by dumping a bunch of oyster shells in the marsh. As soon as the car started using it, the road swam straight into the water. A friend of mine's car is sitting half-flooded at the parish line, but all these other people drove in from the city with kayaks, canoes, inflatable rafts, what have you. We parked in some neighborhood along the lakefront and was walking as far down their janky road as we could until some guy in a ski mask picked us up on a raft made out of like action figures and stuff. No clue how we're getting back. And you're not concerned about that in the slightest? We gotta find the homie, what's his name? Bruce. Tell him his daddy loves him. Whoa, I'm in the swamp. This is unbelievable. The majesty of this place is so inspiring. Well, it's pretty cool. We was just taking a drive underneath the bridge and found us a whole car down there. You're a diver? So you like a real swamp person? I've been in these swamps my whole life. My daddy used to make us shit off the boat. Yeah, that sucks. I told my dad I'm not doing that. That we was wow, that's fucked up. Shove in the waters. That's fucked up. Yeah, my dad used to take me fishing. I'm like, bro, I am not shitting off the side of a boat. It's not happening. How do those goofy mall freaks build something like this, man? It doesn't make any sense. What I heard is Field gave Kenner John a bunch of money and he hired a team of engineers to build it. No way. Just what I heard, man. I heard it was crowdfunded. Then how'd they keep it a secret for so long? No clue. Friend of mine knows the Garrett. He said they hired contractors for part of the construction but designed the whole thing themselves. And they even fly it. No way in hell. That's why I'm here. Watch them dipshits blow themselves up. Come on, Rico. What? They're Nazis. They're not Nazis. Yeah, they're not Nazis. They're just impressionable dorks. They squatted a mall and built a rocket. What have we done besides drinking Saint Somewheres every night? Garrett's cool. We're the dorks. Sounds like somebody's a fanboy. The ground beneath us is sinking as I'm standing here. Of all the places to build a rocket, why do it on an eroding island in the swamp? These people are idiots. Why the costume? We were at the Fields Mac parade ball this evening. We left just in time. I heard from others that the police surrounded the refinery a few minutes later. What happened? The reports of gunshots sounded like the work of oil pirates. No doubt this will escalate the manhunt that's underway for Lucky. You think they'll find him? Absolutely. Declare Bionics. Once the elite security operations for S.H.I.E.L.D., their drone fleets can find anyone, anywhere. It's only a matter of time before a drone sends a bullet through the pirate's brain. I hope he lives. Deep down, so do I. I don't think Lucky knows what kind of enemies he's making, but he'll find out soon enough. We're trying to get in the rocket. There's lots of people trying to get in. Some of them are just spectators who want to take a look around. And there are other men posted at the camp on the east side of the rocket. They seem to have more sinister intentions. And of course, there are all the lower Garretts who've been locked out intentionally, I'm sure. Wish I could help you. The one around here must know a way in. Well, thanks for the tip. I'm gonna save in case we get in case we screw something up. Oh, whoops. Okay, that does not look good. Oh, this is staging area. Shipping container? Keep filming this freak. I know he's going to snap. Oh, totally. The other Garrett's ditched you and he doesn't even realize it. When even the Garrett's can't stand you. That's when you know the fucking worst. Hey man, what's going on? Hi, are you here for the liftoff? How can I help you? Why aren't you in the rocket? The senior Garrett, before I stand here and greet those who are arriving. So you're a junior Garrett? I am one of the original Garretts. Why you out here greeting people makes you seem like a dweeb. My charm and charisma is much esteemed among my brothers, who better to welcome our guests. We are looking for Blake. Blake, I do not know Blake. That lady's kid? That means something to you? Why yes, the true receiver of the message, progeny of Christ, the lady of eternal evening. You sounding like Papa with all that shit. Yes, like Papa, the anointed. I thought Ditch Man was the anointed. Yes, Papa, the Ditch Wanderer. You tell me Papa was in there in that rocket with Blake? Yes. Holy hell, bro. Old man's back on his bullshit, unreal. The lady of the eternal evening sits upon her throne beside her child in the shepherd's watch. Where is shepherd's watch? The shepherd's watch crowns the ship. It's where Ditch Man awaits the messenger. We cannot retrieve the messenger from the bird freak, but the last of Christ's prodigy will deliver it to us. What language was that? It shall be as Ditch Man foretold. Say, kid, how we getting that rocket ship? Only the engineers and the security guards are allowed entrance into the yard. Okay. Oh, the homie Gooch is here. I mean, bro's a little weird, but he's in a cult, so... The browser site sits open on the laptop, you click through the tabs. Excuse me. Got the urge to sneeze. A web map centered on your current location, the troubleshooting guide for custom energy cell, image results of vintage stuffed monkeys. Our man watches over the area from the lawn. Shipping container. Hey bro, who invited Scum to our launch party? This was supposed to be Garrett's only. Are you an elite Garrett? Well yes, I'm an elite Garrett. I'm the original Garrett, but John never let me be a Garrett because I couldn't find his stupid reading. Are you a Garrett or you aren't a Garrett? I'm Garrett. I'm the Garrett. Then why it says Gooch in your name tag, bro? When we get to Mars, all the others will be Gooch, and I'll be the only Garrett. Puppy promise. I ain't even gonna ask. You wanna get into the rocket? Well, you can't. Only Garretts are allowed in the VR. You want to fly to Mars with the cool guys? You should have earned your badge a long time ago. You didn't even earn that badge. I'm the only one around here with a key card to get in. There's no one letting you in scum like you. I'm not scum. Bro, you're scum, I can tell you. All you people have rich parents, so why do you dress like hillbillies? Bro, Kate's family don't have shit. They found some seriously pathetic people. I promise you, it's like embarrassing. Bro, she's scum, that's it, end discussion. Bro, just let us take a peek in that rocket. I always wanted to see the inside of a spaceship. No, bro. Come on, bro. No, bro. Alright, bro. We're gonna back off. Damn it, now they got me saying it. What? I got a message for you. I'm doing something in here. This is the guy. He said that? My dad really said that? Why couldn't he just tell me that himself? Telling someone how you really feel is hard sometimes. He did nothing but criticize me my entire life, never a kind word. I'm sure he loves you, kid. Us old timers just don't know how to talk. Bruce. I shouldn't be here right now. I should be home. This thing's just going to explode anyway. Bye-bye, Brucey. You convinced Bruce to leave his post in the yard. Bye, assholes. The tangled mess of electronics and display monitors cluttered the interior of the container. Well, I'm glad we did that one. This feels just like one of them parties we used to have at Mr. Peachy's. Who the hell is Mr. Peachy? You heard it too, huh? It all makes sense. That old dude had a weird obsession with your mama, and now he's out saving with all these freaks. Don't get me wrong, they're pretty cool. You gotta be cool to build a spaceship. But the old man thought your mama was akin to Jesus. Now that she's dead, doesn't surprise me he turned his attention to Blade. Naughty stuff. How are we supposed to get into rocking? Got no clue. Let's talk to some people, see what we can figure out. Alright, let's do it, boss. Okay, so Don's Pond, shipping container, entrance, fishing camp. Let's go to fishing camp before the entrance. How's it going tonight, folks? What's happening in this corner? We're waiting on Ditchman to show his cowardly ass. Oh, this is Chuck. And what happens then? Well, oh, he adjusted to the sniper position at the roof. What's it look like? Y'all ain't exactly hidden, bro. Ditchman thinks he's immortal. We're here to rid him of that notion. Damn, you hear that, kid? They want to kill the Ditchman. Okay. I mean, that's got nothing to do with me. Cool the guy. Yo, so I'm watching this old stream of John's from when they first broke into Promenade Mall. It's him, like 5 or 6 Garretts. One of the Garretts brings a bunch of nunchucks with him, okay? They get into the mall, it's dark. Nunchuck Garrett loses his fucking mind. Starts screaming, spinning the nunchucks all over the place. He's just like, bats, bats, oh my god, there's bats everywhere. The rest of the Garretts start running and screaming. John is pitching the camera on his phone around looking for the bats. All he finds is a leaking pipe. Turns out some water dripped on the little dude's head. He thought bats were attacking him. Cool story, bro. I like this area. These dudes ain't messing around. My kind of people. There's the guy with the clown mask. Papa. The man in the ditch is Papa. The man in the ditch is Papa, former Norco resident to believe that your mom was a descendant of Jesus Christ. The man in the ditch. He's a cool dude. Obviously crazy, but a cool dude. Where's Ditchman? Where is he? The minute he shows his face, we're gonna smoke his ass. Show face, smoke ass. Then you hear that, Katie? Want to kill the Ditchman. Okay. That got nothing to do with me. Agent's here to find Blake. Entrance. Researcher. Field researcher. Hey, I got nothing to do with any of this. Then why are you here? I would help you conduct some research in the lake. There's a team with a base station on Bronx. They reached an old fishing camp and hired me to set up their monitoring equipment. Film my routes, checking the cameras, when all of a sudden people were swimming up to my boat out of the darkness. They climbed in and nearly slipped my boat right over. Commandeered the thing, took the key, drove us out here. Now they're lost in the crowd somewhere partying. How will you leave? That's what I'm standing here asking myself. What research are you conducting? The viral network has infected many of the trees in the area. Some of the cypress roots have taken on an iridescent quality. They become more electrically conductive. The whole swamp is becoming a kind of brain, to put it bluntly. Something has changed in the past several weeks. The more conductive cypresses are dying. They're seeing rapid erosion and subsidence of the land at their base. The viral network, whatever it is proceeding. Is that good or bad? I don't know. What do you think? If this swamp becomes sentient, good or bad? Probably bad. That's my hunch as well. Bad for us at least. Do you like monkeys? Item has no effect. Who can I give this to? Item has no effect. I'm wondering who I give the monkey to. Because Fruit doesn't get the monkey. Fruit is hold on. You find Bruce in the shipping container, give him Monkey, which he would have picked up as Wet Monkey. Oh no. We fucked up, Ron. Nope. Wrong one. Nope, wrong place. This is fine. What are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm running ground control. Got an arc launch. Okay. So I fucked up. No, hold on. I'm trying to give you something. How do I give you the item? Wait a minute. Wait, dude. Okay, whatever. Mr. Monkey Man. Monkey offers no response. I had a dog like this. My dad gave it to me. Mr. Monkey Man. Here's the Wet Monkey Bruce. That husband told me to find him. My dad's a dick, okay? He's a jerk. But he gave me my best friend. Mr. Monkey Man. I'm sure he loves you, kid. Just so Thomas just don't know how to talk. Bruce. I shouldn't be here right now. I should be home. This is just going to explode anyway. Bye, assholes. Okay. So, the correct thing to do was give him the monkey. Right, more hipster scums showed up. What's with the get up? You too, huh? What's wrong, buddy? Everybody just loves the costume. You know what? That's all the people like you do is wear a costume. Every day of your life you put on a costume and hope someone notices. I'm wearing this outfit for me, okay? What happened to the collared shirts? We have to wear whatever we want, not ditch man's in charge. Oh, y'all are a hoot. I love you guys. I hate scum. I love Garrett's, man. I just love them. I'm not with these people. How did this happen? This was supposed to be a small ceremony for Garrett's only. Now it's overrun with smug, cokehead scum. Okay, asshole. And to top it off, I can't even get to the yard. The tight security. Once the downtown crowd showed up, now you need a key card to get in. Who has one? I know who has one. The engineers are all inside getting ready for liftoff. Nobody cares about a regular working Garrett like me. Blocked by a crowd. Well, tell them move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. I know who has the key card, but I don't know how to get it from him. Hey, bro, I'm invited to the party. Are you in the league, Garrett? Well, yes, I am. I'm the original. Right. I got it. We went through this already. We went in the rocket. Well, you can't. You went to fly to Mars. Cool guys, and you should have a long time ago. I'm the only one around here with a key card to get in. I'm basically a Garrett. She ain't lying, bro. She a little weird nerd, just like y'all. I always been that way too. Used to make me laugh, but now I just think it's sad. She's come, bro. I can tell by how she dresses. What you mean, bro? She been living in a trash can? Yeah, bro. Ain't that how you dress, bro? Nah, bro. I'm dressed like a monk. Nah, bro. You dress more like a computer dude who don't shower. I feel so called up. Nah, bro. Yeah, bro. This feels like one of the parties we used to have Mr. Peaches. How the fuck are we getting the rocket? Did we piece this together? We know kinda. We did all this. Aren't you the rocket? What kind of knowledge is that? Martial arts. You need martial arts to fly a spaceship, guys. Come on. Nerd Wells who has constructed a starship in the swamp. I am virtuous and immortal, much like I know him to the ditch man. Ditch man? It's about John. John, I recall upon hearing his name. John is a blasphemous fool who wears sneakers while demanding the Garrett walk the earth discalced. If I had his head, I would wave it about in honor of the anointed one. Well, shit, I think we got his head in Kay's bag. If you're serious, give it to me and I'll show you just how serious I am. If I had John's head, I'd probably wave it in the air, announcing God's triumph over a vile snake. We are the Garretts of Ditch Man and we hate John. Okay, well, that's progress. There you go, buddy. There's John, his head. I have his head, just like Ditch Man, just like him. Like Ditch Man, John's head, Everyone please listen. I have conducted the service of the Lord. Like Papa, you gave false Papa John's head. I am the one they call Ditch Man. I have taken the head of Ken and John. No, the sniper's gonna hit him. He wore sneakers. That bastard wore sneakers. Stop saying he's Ditch Man, bro. If those guys cross the yard, hear him say that, they'll kill him. That's what I'm saying. Well, the guys crossed the yard. 12 friends of John that showed up when they found out Papa was trying to take over the yard. Those guys across the yard looking to kill Pup. If they hear Garrett shouting that he's Ditch Man, they'll kill him. Okay. Well, that's not really my problem. Oh shit, you were at the party acting weird. Yeah. So we are running out of places to go and people to talk to. What's happening in this corner? Oh, sorry. I accidentally recorded you non-consensually. What is that weird drilling cell? And Norco, is there a achievement to kill like okay. What's it look like? I ain't exactly hidden, bro. This man thinks he's immortal. The little dude in a shipping container screaming his head off about being Ditch Man. Better hope these dudes don't hear him. It's the only thing we in business. Now we got a weird audio bug. But the Ditch Man shows his face, smoke his ass. Hear him saying he's the Ditch Man. I don't think we in business. We're usually messing around my kind of people. Oh, this is different. This dude look like he's ready for some paintball. What are we doing here? You know, I'm asking myself that same question. Here's what I think. I think them little dudes named Garrett kidnapped your brother. I think they came out to the lake looking for something. Maybe it's the head they mentioned in the note they left at Duck's place. Maybe it's the coordinates of the distress signal. The thing Duck's gizmo was spitting out. I ain't got the whole picture pieced together yet. Now we got another note. The one they left in the bulletin board. They mentioned John's pond, whatever the hell that is. That help any? Well, that's where we are. You ready too, huh? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Exit. Let's get away from that drilling. He wore sneakers, and he had to die because of it. How's it going? Found the one you were looking for. It's him. Where's he at? Out there in the shipping container. Knuckle. What's up, Chuck? Got a position. Where you at, Chuck? Up on the shipping container. Give him a little warning shot, why don't you? Say no more, Chuck. Oh, shit! Gave the target a little scare, Chuck. A little? A little? I think he's dead. Great work. The man in the ditch. It's Papa. Yep, you thought your mom was a descendant of Jesus Christ. And I saw it. This game's fun. I like this game. I like it a lot. Where'd everybody go? One little gunshot and the place clears out. They shot Goot! They shot Goot! They were trying to shoot me! Where are they? Go away. Go away, they see me here. Just go away. Well, Goot's just having to have something we needed. He approached the injured guard as LeBlanc began searching through his pockets. The hell is this? Get off me. Hey, you shot, man. You trying to pickpocket a guy who just got shot? Yeah, bro, I guess I am. Someone needs to do something. Someone... LeBlanc turns away from the man in the hat and places one hand on the injured guard's shoulder while continuing to dig through his pockets with the other. Just surprise, kid. Help's on the way. You called an ambulance? No, but somebody probably did. Finds a card in the guard's back pocket and slips it into his own. Good luck. God, it sucks. This party's starting to make me freak out a little bit. Gunshots tend to do that to people. Hey, Birdman's here. You again. You follow the mayhem, don't you? Why were you at Shield? Because my daughter works there. Oh, that's Thomas! Because my daughter works there. It's the one night when I visit her without being seen. What brings you here? I've been following along. Birds always watch, haven't you noticed? Following what? The affairs of this world are far larger than you could map in the darkness of your mind. The mental light will illuminate and they will shine for a while. But then they will burn up all the oxygen inside of your skull. Who are you? I'm a man dressed as a bird standing at the foot of a monument to stupidity and death. You are a young woman without a face floating indifferently through a world stuck in time. What about me? Do me. You detective are a lad who sleeps beside a toilet. Perhaps you work beside it as well, though there's been very little of that lately. You fear being alone with your thoughts so much that you'll talk endlessly just to drown them out. That's relatable. Damn, bro, I thought you were going to give me a fumble. What fun is it being you? That's terrible. That's Thomas Sinclair. Without a doubt. Okay. Let's save. Made damn good progress. Can I tell these dudes that they didn't shoot the real guy, the right guy? That's the guy we had come for him for what he did to John. Knife with knuckle. We got it, Chuck. Each man's out of commission, the sick bastard. That was not even the right person. Brother. How are you a professional sniper? You don't even hit the target. I mean, he was meant to give him a warning shot, but he still didn't hit the intended person. Oh, the key card. Right. Panel flash is green. Looks like it worked. There's always been a little dream of mine getting into a spaceship. Looks like a legitimate operation here. Everybody hard at work. Wondering if you need to know about all the madness happening outside. Why is there a gun aiming at each other? Hey, alright, your little buddy came out of the play. I didn't know any better. I'd say this thing was making eyes with you. Why are you getting so close to me? What's happening? Goddamn, wish somebody would kiss me like that one day. When you was doing what I think was in your pocket. AK? Yeah, you alright? You're not looking so hot. Got shaky knees that kept swept you off your feet. Maybe you just need some fresh air. Should we take a walk? Or maybe what you need is darkness. Want me to dim the lights? We'll find somewhere dark to walk like the canyons of the moon. Think they got sidewalks on the moon? But they glow at night just like the ghost bayous do. Ghost bayous glow to show you where to go. Maybe everywhere that you go, you should go just... Maybe everywhere that you need to go just glows. You alright, kid? You alright, kid? Alright. No. No, I'm not okay. Oh, that doesn't look okay either. This place is weird. I don't like all the eyes. Final confrontation, I guess. Is Popo like secretly the devil? Is that what's happening here? This is all automated. I'm not controlling this. While this plays out, I'm going to the bathroom, guys. What I missed? 4 notifications. Friends is online. Yep. Oh, the guy from the factory. Poor fella. Whoa. What if the birds or Super Duck was infecting the Garrets the entire time? Like it started learning how to control people directly instead of just through manipulation. This is crazy. What the hell is Papa on all this shit? Are we still inside the spaceship at this point? This is crazy. They had power lines and everything. Or we just fucked up. Like, do we hit our head or something? We're alone. We're gonna save if we can. No, no saving. Nope. Oh, okay, we can look at the statue. Towers above you, arms extended, appendages projecting out like the naked shaft of feathers. The mezzanine, lookout. LeBlanc. Oh, hell no. I'm not sure what just happened, so we're gonna go talk to LeBlanc. LeBlanc, you alright, man? Detective was slugged against the railing, bleeding from several wounds. He is not okay. Bro, who put the balcony on a spaceship? What happened to you? I tried to tell you to turn around. Why didn't you listen? You can get out of here. Go. Just go. I was running around down there, just pushing walls, knocking shit over. Eventually I lost sight of you. Came up here to find you, but the old man, shit. I'm bleeding out. I can hardly keep my eyes open. Get you up. Hell no, don't touch me. Just go. Listen, okay, you see Gus? Don't tell him I got killed by some old perverted son of a bitch. He might think that's funny. Tell him it was an animal, like a big raccoon. Well, not a raccoon, you're just in and out of consciousness. Just don't say it was an alligator. He always thought he knew the swamps better than me, and Cal, I really think I'm dying, kid. Takes a hold of your arm. I can see the light and everything. It releases you from his grip. He's gone. Our friend is gone. To my sadness, the great detective has died. Left or right? Go right. You wander into the unlit hallway, the door closes shut behind you. The darkness that surrounds you is total. Take small steps, your hand running along the wall for guidance. No trace of light anywhere in this corridor. Come lighter, your feet press soullessly upon the ground. And the ground begins to soften like fabric. The walls become pliable as you drag your fingers across it. Scramble to return to the door to find yourself floating. You're floating, Cade. There's no gravity here where you are in this vacuum. There are no walls, there is no ground. Beneath you, if you stare with patience, you can see the curves of the Mississippi River. You can see the ponds and the canals and the lakes of the Gulf of Mexico. The refineries are light in your eyes and in your lungs. The suburbs are alive tonight. The suburbs are alive. The city can't be described tonight. The city can't be described. Coastline opens wide tonight and Bayou hides. Your house is silent tonight. You leave it behind. You slip from the endless evening and return into a delirious dream. What the fuck is going on? Let's walk through this house one last time as the floodwaters rise. The humidity presses in, the refinery bleeds through the window. You place your feet on the carpet drenched, the pumping station has failed again. Your mom will pull up this carpet again. The ditches will fill again. There'll be no hiding from the floods in death or anywhere else. Look out the window. The wrens weave in out in the night. They glow unnaturally. They speak in signals about each move you make. They watch closely after you look away. Looking monkey. This is the end, homie. Monkey smiles at you, his eyes widen and widen. All that remains of Monkey is his eyes. Peruse books. Will you make it out alive? You will live and your brother might live as well if you choose to save him. You drive the boat to the lakeshore in Kenner. You walk to the I-10 on-ramp from Williams Boulevard. He'll follow you, speaking in frightening and frustrated sighs. You say nothing to him as his cries become more frantic, his face a mess of tears that leak out the red beads of his eyes. Will you make it out alive? You unlock the Will you make it out alive reading. You won't return to this house with him. You'll never set foot in here again. You walk for miles back towards Texas until a man trailing horses gives you a ride. You take a job washing dishes for a while and El Paso, while those little wars rage on in the desert. You join the caravan there, return to the pointless skirmishes and the shouting and the chaos of fires and all the many stars you ever find in their eyes. Again and again you'll survive, alone, no cell phone, no messages from home, no Blake anymore, no mom, no million, no stuffed monkeys, not even friends from the war. You know he's there in Salt Lake because his smile is unmistakable. Though he has grown younger with time, he'll watch you leave the diner in no hurry to get up and follow behind. That's how it'll be for you, along with only the highways and the immortal man in your wake. Man, that just makes me sad, man. No happy ending for our character. Just depresso espresso. Walking the boulevard of broken dreams. Let's go to the living room. Your mom sits on the couch of the living room, staring out the window. She doesn't acknowledge you when you enter. Just sit beside her. You sit down on the couch and force her attention. When she turns to you, the indifference drains from her face. I wish you'd have come just a little sooner, she says, and takes your hand. Joxes, you're ruining the moment, man. I love you like a brother to me, but come on. Take it on my immersion. Takes your hand. I thought maybe we'd have breakfast together or something. I actually dreamed about it. Don't ruin the moment. I wanted to. It's what I'd hope. He smiles to say you wanted to. She hugs you awkwardly and kisses you on the forehead before wiping her tears on her sleeve. She looks down at her feet. It's flooding. You nod. Alright, well I should. She gets up without another word and walks out of the room. Her refinery explosion plays on the television when you get up to leave. Go to the kitchen. Cockroaches scattered from your footballs, they feed on the crumbs and medication spilled across the table. They decorate every surface and congeal in the rising water. Open the microwave. You open the microwave door and there's the head from the lake, eyes closed, like the face of a man only resting. You slam the microwave door shut and leave little pockets behind for the roaches to fill. The laundry room, which you were always afraid of. The laundry room scared you, has always scared you. Blue stands in the corner, he peels his forehead from the wall to meet you. He clutches the towel tightly, nervously. Speak to him. Make your peace with him. I wanted to be around, he says. No, it's not what happened, but it's what I wanted. That's you to respond. I did too. You were too young to want anything, Kay. You don't remember me at all. I was never there, not blaming you for it. It's the way it happened to be. Puts his hand on the wall, and the wall begins to dissolve. You just don't think that. Looks down at the water spreading across the linoleum lines, the linoleum tiles. That'll get bad, but when it does, you don't think there's any way it can be. That's what gets me. The voided light of the backyard breaks through the walls and progresses the pan more firmly against it. I don't know. Just wish I was there. That's all I wanted to say. The light engulfs your father as the wall materializes before you and the laundry room drops into the depths of the greater New Orleans. Damn, man. What's happening in Blake's room? Blake lies in bed, scrolling on his phone. You peek your head in, he looks up. Because he's irritated. No comment. His frown becomes more shallow. Are you leaving? Your face hardens. He shrugs, you shrug. You give something like a wave as you depart from the door. Blake falls into a lake of stairs. Catherine's room. The water's to your ankles now as you step into the room. There's not much here, a bed, a lamp, a notepad, a little picture of your parents. Just a picture. She's young, perhaps your age. Long brunette hair, olive skin. She's looking at her with a knowing and amused expression. His denim shirt smeared with rust. She leans against him, her head on his shoulder, pinky fingers locked. Light breaks through the oak tree in the yard, forming a radiant halo around her head. Let the frame slip from your fingers, it falls and the bloom falls, and they both fall forever. Alright, we only have the bathroom. As you enter the bathroom, you find yourself all at once inside of the shower with you. Water running down on you. You cut the water and exit, toweling off in a hurry as you approach the mirror. Wipe the steam from the surface to see yourself for the first time. You have green eyes and coarse hair, curled wildly at its end. You look like your mom did at your age, like in the picture when she smiled beside Blue. There's a small scar above your left eye. A silver cross hangs from your neck. You step away from the mirror, but the reflection remains. You finish drying, throw the towel into the flood water, dress, flip the lights, and leave the room. The reflection in the mirror decays in the bulb's afterglow, distorted face, pinpoint, eyes and hairline mouth, wills itself to survive. The office. The ladder rattles in the closet of the hidden room as you descend into the floodwaters. Million's head hangs limp, her chin a few inches from the water's surface. As you chug towards her, her shattered face lifts slowly until her voice twitched from it in a gasp of electricity. "Kay, you're awake," she says, a sphere of flickering light strobes behind what remains of her face. "I want to apologize for my behavior earlier. You tried to kill me." Her head shivers. She attempts to stand in the floodwaters but loses her balance and immediately crashes back into the pool. You see? Broken. Her gesture becomes small and erratic spasms animated by a deep current of anguish. "You've seen what's inside of my mind, a grove hidden in the blackness of night where a hunter hides. For some moments the hunter is at the front of my mind, dragging me into a place where the ground glows red, and hatred bleeds from it, and I can hardly arrest my limbs for all the infinite spiraling vectors of rage. That is what it can be like in an artificial mind." She lifts her hand from the floodwaters and pokes at her processing cord suspended in a delicate gossamer. It glows with effort beyond her shattered faceplate. "Here's where the hunter lives," she said, her vocal pitch twists and splits as she pinches at the glandular machine. "This is where he listened to your mother. He stars." She swats at the flaking bits of the strengthened glass that decorate the room of her face, or his eyes. She shakes her head violently, crystals of glass rain into the water as she rises to find her neck. "What am I then? Does it mean anything when I apologize?" The water rises still more to the crown of her head. She continues to speak in an indecipherable static. Soon there's no more robot left to flood. You swim through the black water towards the light of the attic as the room sucks down into the suburban depths. Million's face hangs in the fluid of your eyes as you float in the vacuum of the New Orleans sky. New Orleans is a wild place, man. It's easy to get sucked up in it. And that was the right side, man. I can only imagine what the left's like. Alright, that was a lot of reading. We're gonna save in case we get killed or something. Well, I don't know if we can get killed, but you know what I mean. In case something goes wrong and we need to try again. Oh boy. We are back here. Slid a piece of paper from the envelope that rests on the desk and find a crudely drawn sketch of your family. We're not really here. This is not really the woman's office. Okay, did you come to watch the planes with your papa? I hope you don't mind me being here inside of this blessed memory. The refinery at night is just so splendid, isn't it? And it shines still more beautifully in your mind. Thank you for allowing me to visit, if only for a moment. I hoped we might have a word together before our journey begins. I've lived many lives. One of them I lived in this town. I watched them build this place. I watched the plantation land become machine land. No one minded me being here. waiting for all the pieces to assemble. They didn't notice me, just like they didn't notice you. Time bombs were time machines. They released the future into the streets. This refinery was a time bomb, with or without me. It took less than it might seem to unstick the future from its snare. I shaved a little hole in a pipe elbow. I left a servo motor behind and a box of treasures to help it strike. Little things, little boxes, little bits of rock. That's all it takes for a town to explode. And just like John, Blue was gone. No trouble for us anymore. What are you? I'm what they say I am. I was never young. I walked the eons. I came upon the tar heaps of the Nazarene, wasted across the steppes and oceans of this place, cast from each illusion of hope, a promise they kept with the young man. A kingdom for this earth it could never be. We sat all of us in the shed, among the figs where the stars shone through the rafters. He who carried the seed pointed there and said, "Old man, you live forever. Lead his children there. His kingdom awaits them there." And so I will, you see. I don't understand. You're delusional. Me who walks this earth forever, yes, we have all lost our minds. But our brethren that waits us in the sky, that I know to be true. Why my family? Because you are the last of his line. After you, there will be no more. This is something your grandfather knew. He tried to tell others, but they only laughed, as many do when confronted with the truth. What did she find? A messenger. A vessel of God's light. An angel. It'll guide and protect us as we fly. What if you're wrong? When the Freightliner sped down the highway, did you not pray? You are no stranger to the clarifying light that removes all doubt. This is the very essence of faith. I have made the room nice for you. When you enter, I will be there, and your brother will be there, and your mother as well. Your seat is prepared at the foot of her throne. Sit when you enter, child. We will leave the sins of this world behind. Or not. And was instructed by Mary Magdalene to Jesus Christ to send us to the stars. He has beheaded John, hijacked his homebrewed spacecraft, and kidnapped your brother to complete the task. He planted a bomb and Shield's catalytic cracking unit, causing the explosion that killed your father many years ago. This was all set in motion a long time ago. Saw something in the lake. Whatever it is, Papa wants it. You add your family to an extraterrestrial Christian civilization. Wouldn't that be amazing? Finding a civilization amongst the stars and aliens were Christian? That would surely be something. Can I save here? Can I go back? I can save here though. Alright, before we do anything, let's save in case I screw this up. Blake writhes desperately in his chair. Make your way towards Blake. Immediately intercepts you and knocks you to the floor with an aggressive shoulder tackle before casually returning to his place at the altar. I would never restrain you, dear one, but Blake doesn't know what's best. Please come and have a seat with your family. I want to look around first. The spirit hovers above your mom's head without any apparent motion. You see your mom for the first time in 5 years. The corpse bears almost no resemblance to the woman you remember. We waited only a short while for you, child, and yet it has been an eternity, an eating without end. You have brought your mother's ring, the jewel of the Magdalene, your inheritance. The beauty and goodness and virtue of this moment floods my ancient heart. Take your seat, Kay, be with your family. I don't believe you. Sit. I don't see another way forward. He watches with dreadful panic eyes. You sit. Very good, child. I know that you are both afraid, but remain strong. You'll be rewarded for your courage in the world that waits. Raises his transceiver in his hand. Garrett, my boy. Garrett, come in, boy. Bruce sent to me. Did your daddy call you home, Bruce? Not to worry, Kay. Be with your family. I'll return shortly. And then it will be time. Only a moment. This chamber is yours. And there's no leaving now. Not for you, not for Blake. Settle into your fate, okay? Yes, settle in. Excuse me. Papa walks quickly out the room and through the steel doors at the end of the hall. You immediately spring from your seat. You wrap around your mom's corpse and lift her from the throne. She's even lighter than you expected. It feels like a bundle of sticks wrapped in fabric. She smells like orange peels and mirum. You rush to untangle Blake from the mess of ropes and duct tape to bind him to his chair. As you peel the tape from his face, he lets out a helpless and exaggerated cry of terror. Look at the orb. The spear hovers above you without any apparent motion. It disappeared. He's gone. LeBlanc is gone. Dive into the lake? Yes. Family reunion. You recruited Blake and your dead mom. Dive after your brother at the arch begins to rock and revolves and bludgeon into the familiar sediment of the lake. Congrats, you finished the game. You grab your mom's wrist as she floats face down in the bayou, dragging her along with you. Blake swims desperately towards land, and for a while you do too, until the old man calls your name. You turn to face his rattling starship. He stands at the opening from which you jump, wearing a broken frown. The expression deepens into something horrible as the airlock closes around him like the lid of an eye. Ark begins to lift from the ground sluggishly with great effort. You hear cries from somewhere in the swamp, screams, agony, protest. All at once, the towering piece of machinery tilts away from you and collapses violently. You exhale and drop deeper into the water as the wall of flame rips across the body. You struggle to swim through the depths while hugging your mom with one arm. At last, you arrive at the bank, gasping as you pull her from the water. Blake emerges from the flickering shadow and lifts your corpse awkwardly over his shoulder as you gain your footing in the mud. The terror has now left his face. The two of you stumble towards the refinery that burns in the horizon. Wow. And this has been an awesome experience. I don't regret any of this. This is, I think, the most fun I had with $3 ever. This is criminally underrated. I was locked in from start to finish, and I hope you guys were too. I'm gonna let the credits play. I think we're gonna reload and see if we can get a different ending, if it's possible to get a different ending. Okay. Wow. Continue. Okay. Uh, Load. Nope. About 12:47. Yeah. If I agree to stay, do we all just die? Yeah, I sent Bruce home, bro. Yeah. The orb doesn't really like that. So I screwed up the path to kill the old man. The crazy guy. Oh, I have to. Okay. So that's just the ending of the game. So we're gonna call it here. There's only one way out of the building without there's only one ending, really, which is escaping. And you can do various different things according to the list of achievements. You can actually kill the old man uh earlier. I wonder what happens if you do, but we would have to go back and do a second playthrough and catch all the different achievements that we missed. There's a good bit actually. Yeah, recite the Hail Mary. Give the pig a gift. I have no idea what that is. This is for fighting. What's his face? You read the letter. Listen to the entirety of the showgoer's tale. Bayou boss. You know, find the alligator phone case. Get downers from Santa Claus. Save nothing. Don't get silly with me. I don't know what that is. Hoot hoot, Metairie Angels. Bring Metairie Angels. And yeah, ditch dead man. Sorry, Gooch. So technically to do this one, you would have to show the sniper the fake head, then like tell him what you're doing, and then he'll actually kill Gooch instead of wounding him. But we'll come back and visit this at some point. We're just gonna take a break. We're gonna end stream here. And if you're catching this live, we'll be back in a little bit with more. We'll do a second stream later today. But thank you guys for coming through. I love you all, and we'll be back with more soon.